Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some simple, quick and easy spring and Easter DIYs. We are starting off this video with some tulip DIY. These tulips I had on hand. They came from Dollar Tree. I just pulled them apart for different projects. So these were left over, as well as some crafter's foam and this bowl, this pot, the white pot I had on hand. And you will also need some moss and some rocks or stones or pebbles or whatever you have on hand. So I also want to mention that today's video is a part of a collaboration that is hosted by Ellie from DIYs from House to Home, and she invited me, my sister Vesna, and Marika to join her. So I will have all of these ladies' channels linked down below for you to check out, as well as the hostess channel. And so make sure you head on over and check them all out. There will also be a playlist to all of our videos that we are creating for today. So once I had cut the foam to size, I did shove it in there. You could also hot glue it in if you would like. Mine fit pretty snug, so I'm not too worried that it's going to fall out. I am thinking of using this outside on my front porch on the little table, so I am going to weigh it down with a little bit more rocks around where there's room for the rocks to go on the sides, just to make it a little bit heavier. You could also cover the top with the rocks, or you can cover it with just moss or both, like I am doing. I thought I was gonna add more, but then I didn't quite love the look of it, so I decided to take out some of the bigger ones and just leave the little ones on there. I just love how simple and easy this is, and so spring-like. I think it's going to look really nice on my front porch and add that extra spring feel to it, without having to worry about tulips dying on me. For the next one, this one's so simple. I had picked up these rounds at Dollarama for $2.50. They are new to me. I haven't seen them before, and they're quite thick actually. So I just wish they were a touch bigger. They were perfect for this project, but if they were a little bit bigger, I think they would look great as a wreath, because they are so nice and thick, as you can see. And then I am using a page out of one of those Dollar Tree calendars, and I really like this one. I think it screams Easter and spring for sure. So I just scored around, so that way I know exactly how I want to cut it out, and then I cut it out. You could also just fully cut it out with your crafter's knife if that's what you want to do. I just find that it's never quite as neat as if I were to cut it out. And then I'm going to use Mod Podge to glue this on. I am putting Mod Podge on the bottom. You can put it on the bottom and the top, and I just broke my foam brush, as you saw, so I'm just going to use this other brush because I'm all out of foam brushes. And yeah, so I'm going to put it on. Then I have this little push tool just to get all the air bubbles out and to smooth it out. And once I was completely satisfied and there were no bubbles, or the least amount of bubbles, I took my sanding block and I just sanded around the edges, and then I also sanded a little bit on the top. It just makes it look a little bit duller, not as bright, which is kind of what I prefer. Almost makes it look like it's been out in the sun for a while and it aged. I do love that look. And then now you can leave it as is. You can add a border to it if you want. I am just going to add some rope to the back of it so I can hang it up if I want to. And then over to that rope, I am going to add a ribbon. Now I was thinking about adding both of these, but as you will see at the end, I just decided to add the one color on it. Do you guys decorate for Easter? I kind of incorporate both spring and Easter together, and then I do remove the Easter stuff and have spring for a while once Easter is done. I'm looking forward to that decor because I love the brightness and how cheerful it makes my house look. So I think here it is. This definitely brings that cheerfulness to the decor if that's what you are looking for. The last project was a little bit more involved, but it was still very easy. I have these bunny cutouts that I had gotten from my friend Sandra. Now, if you want to, make sure you go check out Sandra's Etsy shop because she sells craft kits. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. I will have it linked in the description box, but if you are looking for great DIYs for your home decor, these kits are really, really nice, and they kind of take the guesswork out of you. Everything's pre-cut and you just assemble it the way you want it. So I will have her Etsy shop linked down below so you can go and check it out. So I was debating how I was going to use these bunnies because I love the wood look that they have, and I kind of wanted to keep that as is. I didn't want to paint them or anything like that. So this took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to do, and then I decided I was going to make this little scene with them, and I think this is going to look great on top of a fireplace or in a coffee table. I just love the way it turned out. So I'm staggering them, gluing them staggered onto a piece of wood, keeping everything in its wood color, because if you had watched my home channel, you can see a lot of my decor is natural wood now, incorporated with some black tones. So this is what I wanted to keep it at. And the little bunnies from Dollar Tree are a perfect shape to go with this project. And then I also took these carrots from Dollar Tree and glued them to the edge. And then I have these little nests from Dollar Tree as well, but I don't love the color of the nest. So I decided to take some of that deer moss that I had and create a little bit of a nest out of them, just pretty much gluing them in a circle on top to make it look like a nest, and then I'm going to glue the eggs to it. I love the way this turned out. Like I said, I think it's going to be a great piece, a great addition to my decor, or a great piece to add to my decor. Well, let me know what you guys think. Let me know which one was your favorite. Don't forget to check out the playlist as well as the ladies' channels linked down below. And if you're stopping by from the playlist, I would love it if you consider subscribing and pressing that notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.